Salutations, everyone. This is D. Lynette with part 8 of my 10-minute shorts because my video phone cuts off. I'm just going to continue on my conversation so I won't have to start all over and mess up the whole 10 minutes per video. This is D. Lynette, the author, Couch Conversations regarding mental health. And I just sit on the couch and just share my stories. So please refer back to the first 7. And it's just a continuation of the video. All because my phone is acting up. And this segment is in regards to Speak Sis that was on the OWN network yesterday. Speak Sis. Please go watch it. In regards to mental health and African American women. It was a great, it was much needed. It was much needed. It affirmed to me that all this talking I'm doing, all this vlogging and blogging, and my books that I wrote is, it means something. Now, if only I can just get you guys to like, share, subscribe, and follow, and friend me, okay? On my YouTube, D. Lynette the author. On Facebook, D. Lynette the author, and under my pages, Plant-Based Diva and Mental Mama Bear. I don't use Instagram that much, and I just can't really get with TikTok. Same way I couldn't get with Snapchat and all those other ones. That's probably just to do something fun with, but nothing serious. Yeah, about my hair but at least it's not a bonnet, right? So yeah, Speak Sis regarding mental health and childhood trauma. Please go watch the segment. It was awesome. So I'm continuing the story from video number 7. So I was talking about how I don't have a relationship with my parents. And I know people that do, and I said bless them because you are blessed. But my parents, they just chose to put me to the side, and that's what some parents do. Some parents, you're just the outcast. Some parents, you just don't bond with, you don't connect with. And on Speak Sis, they was talking about that. And I have regular parents, meaning they work, they know how to take care of home. That they were decent people. They just didn't have time for me. They had time for their new families. And it's my other video. So this video will cut off after 10 minutes. And then I will do another one. But anyway, so I was going to give an example of somebody that I know that is having a great relationship with their parents. And I'm 53, they're 58. So that makes their parents, they're both living still, almost 80, if not 80 already. And they're all in their good right mind and doing things and just, see, that's a long-term couple. They've been married as old as she is, 58. That's a blessing itself. And I know when she was in her 20s and stuff, they went through stuff. But as she got in her, because I know them personally, so ever since she got in her, I would say mid-40s, because now she's 58, she grew a relationship with her parents. And so, on her posts and stuff, her page or whatever, that comes on my feed, they're doing good, but they had their hard times. So, she's blessed. But their parents were good parents. They just didn't put up with much stuff. But that's their business. But they were good parents. And like I said, I knew them personally. So, but even on Facebook, the people that come across my pages, they're my age or a couple of years younger, and their parents are still living, and they having a great relationship with their parents. I never had that. And I said in the last video, yeah, I've been forgave, but you can't forget. And plus, they didn't want that bond with me either, because it's not, it shouldn't be forced. You shouldn't have to try. It should be natural. My father and stepsister are like this. My stepsister's 7 years younger. She's 40. If I'm 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48. She's 46. 46. Her and my father and stepmother are like this. This used to be like tight. They're close-knit, tight. My stepmother made sure her daughter, not his, because it's a step, they didn't have kids together, that her daughter was going to be taken care of, and she was, and is. On my mother's side, my half-sister, 13 years younger, they're like this. So, 13 years after me, then my mother has time for her child. But she didn't have time for me. And so when you become an adult, even though I went visited them, all good stuff, I brought my kids around them, all that good stuff, I did all that. But once my kids got older, once my stepsister and my half-sister got older, and I saw still they're close like this to my family, my parents, it's tight. And I never had that. The trauma that was back here, way down my neck, came all the way back up to my right here, because of what I saw. Because my stepsister always had she was spoiled by her mom, so my father, of course, went along with it. Her mom spoiled her. It's her only child. So they were one big happy family. And I watched that whenever I went to visit, bring my kids over, whatever. I always would see their dynamics, how close they were, how close she was with her mother, my stepmother and stepsister, how close they are. My stepmother will go to the moon and back for her one and only child, and now she must be 18 by now, grown child, 18, grandchild, only grandchild. Perfect little family. And when I went to live with them for about 3 years, and then when my 20s I had to live with them a couple of times for short periods, they didn't want me there. They just tolerated me. And I'm not a bad person. Even though I mentioned I was bipolar, I didn't find out I was bipolar till 2015.